Yeah, as we check things out, guys, we've got ourselves some scattered showers around the area, and we're looking for the possibility of some thunderstorms around the tri-state as well. Let's take a look at what's happening across the area and give you the update and show you what's going on. Then Jen's going to take you the rest of the way as we head into the afternoon and tonight when we could very well see some of that severe weather. So we've got 69 degrees outside, and as we take a look at our 9 first warning Doppler, we're getting just a few scattered showers showing up around the area. You'll see them moving west to east. Those are just some minor little showers showing up around the 275 belt. As I wind it out here a little bit broader, we move down into Grant County. I've been watching a little bit of development here. Watch as I time-lapse it for you. You'll notice that the rain moved through Dry Ridge, and we're seeing a little development here one more time through as it starts approaching in through Pendleton County. Watch this area develop. So that's how these storms develop. They just start blowing up, as you well know, and we have the right conditions for it to happen. On a broader scale, let me show you what's going on here on our 9 first warning Doppler. Now, as you look at it, you'll notice we're getting ready for this second wave of rain that's up here on the other side of Terre Haute and really in through Illinois. The good news right now is we haven't seen a lot of thunderstorm development. Those little white lines indicate lightning, and that lightning actually is going to be moving across Terre Haute toward Louisville and in Cincinnati as we go through the afternoon. But here's something I want to show you. Here's the setup. We have this incredibly warm, moist air. That boundary layer there, that's why we call it the warm front. That's moving toward us, and the thunderstorms are firing there. The reason why that's happening is we actually have this kind of phenomenon called a ring of fire. An area of high pressure creates this ring or dome of high pressure, all that warm, moist air, and there's nowhere for those thunderstorms to fire except right at the outside of that ring. So the ring of firing up or the ring of fire, and that's what's been going on. Now, those thunderstorms are heading toward us. This low is going to come into play as we head to the overnight. Jen's going to show you how this is all going to play out in the future cast. Jen.
So, Steve, yes, we're looking at still an active afternoon. Here's your severe weather setup today from the Storm Prediction Center. This was new that came out this morning. Enhanced risk of severe weather across the heart of the tri-state, but then even that in moderate risk just north of Cincinnati, including Butler, Warren, and also Clinton County. This is why we have a weather alert day. Whenever you have this elevated of a severe weather threat, you really have to be on top of the radar all day long and actively tracking those rounds that Steve has been watching, and we will continue to. Wind, though, remains our primary threat out there. Damaging wind gusts potentially over 70 miles per hour today. Flash flooding is going to be a high potential, especially in the overnight hours. But with any severe weather day, you cannot rule out tornado development and also some hail. Timing-wise, here's that stream of moisture that just continues to come in. And that wave coming out of the Chicagoland area, that will come in here locally between 3 to 5 p.m. Now, if we get enough energy ahead of it, those storms are going to pack a punch as they arrive. And you'll notice, though, it's kind of sporadic. The model here is honestly underplaying that big swath of rain coming in from Chicago. That's why we're doing hourly updates to show you the progression of that line and how much of that kind of oomph it gets before it arrives to the tri-state. Only minor rain chances into this evening as we head into that sunset time frame. But that does not mean our severe threat is done for the day as the sun sets. We could actually see our strongest storms out of this system evolving late tonight as that just wave of storms comes in from northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and dives down through the Ohio Valley. You'll notice that that model shows it almost missing Cincinnati. This is just one depiction. What you need to know is as that wave comes through, it'll be much larger. The timing on it, though, that's what's crucial here. Probably after 1 to 2 a.m. starting in our northern spots and then dipping down through the tri-state into the morning drive of tomorrow's forecast. So for the rest of the afternoon, we only have isolated showers out there at 1 p.m. We'll see new spotty storms with that Chicago activity by midday. Then later this evening, we go right back down to that isolated rain chance before we get ready for the bigger show that comes in tonight. So we're not severe now. We've got that mid-afternoon chance, low evening risk, and then tonight our attention turns to damaging winds, the hail threat, the tornado threat, and still that flash flooding potential that we have to watch. But you need to know this, tomorrow we're not done. Tomorrow afternoon, we could see new storms developing in the heat of the day. There's 6 p.m. Those storms fire up, could pack a punch yet again. We have a marginal green to slight risk, yellow here on the screen for severe weather for yet another day. Means we'll be busy again. Now, temperatures in the 7-day forecast are going to stay hot and humid as we head into the coming weekend. 89 degrees by Saturday. Sunday, some isolated storm chances as we return to the 90-degree mark.